Yo, what's up, guys? Zero Replays here. Today, I'm here with one of my best friends, Chris. He's never really been on my channel, but if you want to introduce yourself.
What up? I'm
Very
Chris.
brief introduce thing.
Yeah, very interesting.
Anyway, guys, today we are doing a podcast. It's very rare that I would actually do a podcast on my YouTube channel. We're not really doing such a long video on this, but we are doing a very big topic that a majority of the YouTube community does know about. Would you like to tell them what we are talking about today?
We're gonna talk about that bitch Marina Joyce.
Yes, today we're going to be talking about bitch Joyce, Marina Joyce, the girl that we all known for as being held hostage by ISIS, where they would put a bomb next to her fucking pussy to fucking practically force her to make some videos. There were some conspiracies that she was being held hostage. There was conspiracies that someone was basically forcing her to make her own videos, basically just like, she was fucking scared shitless, like, it looked like she was in her videos. You know, right now, as multiple YouTubers have interviewed her and talked about this topic, I find it very fucked up that she really kind of did this for attention. She could have told multiple people before everyone got worked up and before this started trending on Twitter for over 24 hours with over 125 million tweets about this. She could have approached the situation while it was going on, but instead of her approaching the situation while it was going on, she waited until after she gained all of her subscribers. Is there anything that you'd like to add on about this situation being pretty much fucked up?
It is really fucked up, to be honest with you. I mean, if it really came down to her doing it all for fame, that's just fucking disgusting to abuse the internet like that. I mean, it trended for fucking 24 hours, and me and Zero stayed up till fucking 4 a.m. trying to figure out what's gonna happen, and nothing really ended up happening. And the next day she comes out and starts tweeting like nothing happened whatsoever, saying that she's okay, which is real fucked up. I mean, if you want me to be honest with you, I don't think she's okay at all. I think it's all just like she's trying to hide.
Yeah, so pretty much exactly what Chris is trying to say. She comes out like out of nowhere, like none of this actually ever happened. She said, like in Scarce's video that he posted with her interview, she tried to cover up her bruises on her arm by saying that she fell on a hiking trip. Like you don't fall and
Like,
then
those are fingerprint, handprint bruises on her arm, and then on her ankle she has a rope or some kind of thing tied around her ankle that's been like constricted. She also has rope marks on her knees too. Like, you just don't fall and get these bruises. They were a hardcore, and they've been there for a minute, and they've been repeated.
Yeah, so they don't look like normal bruises that you would fall. I mean, I've gotten fucked up fairly decent amount of times in my life, and I've never gotten bruises that looked like somebody beats the living shit out of me. Now, from me and Chris, this is not something like, we are not like, you know, being attention whores. We're not fucking using this topic for views. But I am just coming to a conclusion that we don't really think that something is alright with her. I mean, she does look like she is still methed up right now. She does look like she just is still fucking scared shitless. There's really no evidence that can prove that she is not being abused.
I mean, just for her, like, coming out and saying, "Oh, I'm alright. I'm staying with my mother. It's alright." I mean, it's just weird. There's a thing called Stockholm Syndrome, and it's where, like, if she's kidnapped, assume she's kidnapped, it's where the person who is kidnapped becomes attached and starts to love their kidnapper and protects them at any price. And this is honestly what it's looking like, is she's protecting them at any price. And, like, though she has made a ton of money, like, this seems a little drastic for me to think this, but, like, I don't think she's collecting any of this money. I think it's the guy who kidnapped her boyfriend, because she hasn't mentioned anything about his name. But her previous boyfriend, Jason Sampson or something like that, she mentioned a lot about and was always like on social media. And there's only one picture on Twitter of her current boyfriend. And it just seems a little odd that she would act this way and just keep on protecting herself or whoever she's protecting.
Yeah. Now, before you people jump to conclusions on my YouTube channel, obviously we don't know if any of this information is factual. None of these, I mean, for all we know, She could be all right. We don't know, but we're just giving you our point of views on what we are seeing in Marina Joyce because that's just what we think. Podcasts are mainly about opinion. It's kind of like we have no database. We're not trying to read off of anybody's like scripts off of Google or anything. These are literally just what we see, and exactly what we are seeing is that there's still a side of her that is not alright. A majority of the things that she tries to cover up just seem like just bullshit facts that you can't really cover those up. Like Chris was saying, you know, obviously if you're making YouTube videos, like, and you're that big, you can gain, ad revenue, and, you know, she could be being held hostage by some fucking douchebag, and, they could be gaining some of the money, some of the profit from her videos. For all we know, it could be all of the profit, and, you know, it's kind of fucking weird. I find it extremely weird that, this meetup that was supposed to happen at 6:30 in the morning at Bethnal Green. Obviously, she was having a meetup a week later, which was going to be August 3rd. But just so happens that she tweets out this random tweet that's, you know, everybody, let's meet up at Bethnal Green at 6:30 in the morning. You don't accidentally tweet something like that because you could be putting potentially over hundreds of people's lives in danger doing that.
Oh, yeah, and like, all the stuff with her, like, I was, when we were staying up last night, I was reading through the live tweets the whole time. I mean, because we could have been playing Counter-Strike, but I was, like, more intrigued by this shit. And I was reading through the live tweets, and, like, it was people saying, hey, put this in your bio, or post the next picture with a peace sign if you need help, like, if you're in trouble. And it just happened to be every single time someone said that, that would happen. And that just seems a little weird, and she would go out of her way to just say it's, oh, none of this happened and all that bullshit.
Yeah, before she could have meant, like, well, I mean, before she could actually stop the situation, before it actually got as bad as it was, where people were thinking ISIS was gonna strap a bomb next to her pussy and just fucking blow that shit up. Like, it really could have been anything. She could have stopped this beforehand, like, before this got out of control.
Oh,
but
yeah.
She
was
continued
awake for it.
Yeah, she continued to let it go on. She could have stopped it, but no one's gonna stop it. If you're gaining over, like, a fuckload of subs just in, like, a minute, you're not gonna stop the situation. She continuously grows because of this situation. She was at over 400,000 subscribers. Now she's almost at 1.3 million with over 15 million views on her video.
You know what boggles my mind is, like, why I don't think she did it for views mainly, or at least not her personally, is the way she, like, interacted with her fans before, and the way she had, like, a close relationship with the fans, how she cared about her YouTube. I don't know, it just seems weird to, like, out of the blue to do something so drastic to get something trending over Twitter and get, like, 4 million tweets in 24 hours. That's just, like, it just doesn't happen like that.
But, yeah, pretty much if she did do this for any type of fame or just for, some type of attention, that's probably one of the most fucked up ways to gain attention. As some of you guys may know, before I haven't uploaded in about a week, I upload daily. I upload quality daily content, and obviously I'm working hard to try to achieve some goals and try to be just like somebody who can hit 1 million subscribers, but just faking or just, like, even just playing along with something so fucked up like that doesn't seem like the right type of thing to gain, like, any bit of fame on the internet. It's not fucking the right thing to do. It's just pretty fucked up that this whole situation actually gained her attention in the end.
I don't know, it's just, yeah, it just seems weird. I don't know why people would do this, because then they jeopardize their whole fan base just for this.
Yeah.
It seems a little fishy to me. Like, I still don't think she's okay. Like, all the pictures that, like, people were, like, linking and stuff like that, they just, like, though people might have searched hard and, like, the circumstances they were put under, like, a bunch of people said they were having anxiety or some shit like that, which is kind of weird, but, like, it could force them to think things. But, like, even though, like, some of the pictures where they said, like, there's a man in the back of her windows were barred up, which is a little weird to show. And when she's, like, looking at the camera and she looks away all like scared and looking for someone's approval or like what to say next or something like that, that's just not normal. Even if she's looking at the back of the camera, it's just not normal. Like that shit doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Especially out of the blue when you just like drastically change like that from one video you're fine, the next video you're not.
Yeah,
Like,
she went from being very fucking energetic and happy in her recent videos, like probably a month ago, and this recent past month of July just did not seem like it was her type of month. Obviously not meaning that she's on her period, but she is just generally not acting like herself. It just fucks up a lot of, you know, their fans' feelings. Like, everyone was concerned for her, and, you know, probably some people still are. I mean, I'm not, like, dearly concerned, because I kind of feel like, the world was basically betrayed, and, you know, fucking people stayed up, like, all night just to make sure she was alright.
Me and two of them.
Yeah, and, me and Chris, we stayed up all fucking night, you know, practically trying to get live feeds and having to deal with fucking foreign languages and fucking live podcasts. I mean, not live podcasts, live fucking streams on them going to Bethnal Green and just people saying some fucked up things. Is just like, that's not cool to witness. Obviously, something should have been done while she was awake, and she could have controlled this whole situation by making a simple Twitter video saying that she is all right before making everybody all concerned and worried for her safety.
Yeah, it's just all funky. There was one thing I noticed where she, throughout her videos, she had like a certain color eyes, and then when she started to change, her eyes changed color. One eye was different from the other, and that just typically comes from trauma, from getting hit across the head. And it's not, and there's also a disease for it. I don't know the name of it, but it just doesn't happen like that.
Yeah. It's, if this was all like fake, or you know, just she went along with it because it was just some type of very fucked up rumor, she should not have let it go as far as it did, as I continuously say throughout this podcast, just for various reasons, and the fact that she has so many supporters and so many subscribers, and that she trended on Twitter for 24 hours worldwide, not just in UK, in the United States and some other countries. She actually trended worldwide. Again, with the fact that me and Chris personally don't think that she is alright. I mean, some people were commenting that she could be on some type of fucking drugs, which, you know,
that doesn't seem like drugs. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like any drugs I've ran into.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty much, I don't think, myself personally, I'm not sure about Chris, but I myself personally do not think that she is alright. Something that he mentioned with the Stockholm Syndrome could partake in the actions that she just doesn't want to mention anything that could put her life in very risky terms. Like, she could fucking leak something, or somebody could be telling her not to upload something that she actually wants to upload. The signs of her saying help me and the way she tries to cover them up or something like that just doesn't seem like, you know, legit at all. It doesn't seem like, you know, you would have to say help me in some ways. And it happened twice. It happened twice in 2 videos. There were signs of her trying to say help me.
And the way she covered it up with her mother wanting to know what's wrong with the camera or something like that, saying help me, it just didn't sound like it was coming from behind the camera. Yeah,
it sounded like she specifically tried saying help me.
And just like all the stuff she was hinting throughout her post, like there was a post where she said, I always need to tend to, or something like that, Mr. I Love You. And Mr. I Love You was a short film animation about a serial killer who fights between his love and his will to kill, or something like that. And it just seems a little weird that the description had no context to the video itself. It was just in there.
Yeah. And you know, staying up all night, having to witness and you know, see everybody's fucking fake tweets about them going to Bethnal Green.
I mean, I've said mostly everything I want to say. It just seems weird that she would do this out of the blue and then not act like nothing happened. She was awake for the whole time. If it is true that this infield NPS that wasn't verified amongst all the other NPS Twitters around there, which is like their police for, I guess, the London area. If it's true that she was fine, that means she had to have been woken up when the cops came. That means she saw all the stuff that was happening on Twitter. It's not like you just wake up and not check your phone that has fucking 4.6 million tweets on it. Like, no. With a hashtag with your name in it. No, she was awake for the whole thing.
Yeah. Definitely something that put a lot of people in very concerned matters. Like, a lot of people were concerned for Marina. The hashtag Save Marina Joyce was trending worldwide. That instantly caught me and Chris's eye. Honestly, we don't know too much of Marina Joyce. We literally just, obviously you go on Twitter, you see some hashtags fucking trending. My timeline's being spammed with people telling me to check out this Marina Joyce thing and use the hashtag and whatnot. So I decided to check it out, and we decided to stay up for a majority of the night to, keep updated ourselves on this. And, obviously, it would have been fucking weird to see an actual meetup happen if something were to happen. I mean, me and Chris were just hoping that nobody would be in serious danger going to a meetup like this. Like, people, I guarantee you, showed up to this meetup, but obviously nothing really seriously happened, and nobody was probably really even there except for other fans wondering why the fuck they're at Bethnal Green at 6:30 in the morning.
It's like, I don't really know the chick, and I've heard of her before this, but I never really watched her videos. I wasn't really interested. But when you see something trending like that, and you see a tweet that says, "Oh, meet at Bethnal Green at 6:30 a.m."
And
which
bringing
is
a friend too.
Bring a friend so you don't get lost. And Bethnal Green just happens to be a place that in World War II 173 civilians died from a collapse. Yeah. It's a subway area, and it's just a weird coincidence. And the reason why I stayed on it so much is I got an interest in the stuff. I like this forensic stuff that figured it out, but I also didn't want to see this many people die.
Yeah.
It was just though it didn't happen, it could have.
Yeah. Anything really could have happened. If I was in the London area or something like that, I would 100% make sure and try to get some type of, thing out there to make people not go to a meetup. Obviously, everybody is okay. Nobody was in any type of fucking shooting or anything that tragic could have happened. Luckily, none of that did happen. We just wanted to stay updated and, look into what was actually happening in this situation. But, this morning finding out that she was perfectly fine, that nothing really fucking happened, it kind of really pisses me off, though, in some type of way, only because it's just she could have done something about it, and we wasted a whole night staying up on it, trying to make sure that everything was alright. Do you have anything else to add to...
I mean, that's really it. I kind of covered everything I wanted to cover.
I covered
Thank you for having me on this, though.
That was dude, no problem. I'm glad you guys got to meet my amazing friend Chris. He does have a YouTube channel, rarely uploads on it. He wants to start doing some vlogs. If you guys do want to check out his YouTube channel, he does have some pretty cancerous videos on there from a while ago. So
yeah, it was back when I was recording off my I had an Elgato, but I didn't have a mic, so I was recording off my mic off my MacBook Pro, but
yeah, guys,
it's not as bad as you think, and it's mainly just Call of Duty montage content, but I want to get back into it, start uploading with Zero again, upload some Counter-Strike, because we've been fucking around on that a lot lately.
Definitely, I really am planning on doing a lot more future collabs with my friend Chris. He's very chill people. We met really not too long ago, and I'm planning on sometime maybe in the future if we ever get to meet up in real life, some chances like that, we could do some cool collabs in real life. But yeah, again, check out his YouTube channel in the description. I really hope you guys did enjoy this podcast about Marina Joyce. This was obviously, nothing was read online. These are just our opinions. If you feel or disagree with our opinions, leave a comment down below. Obviously, there's multiple things that you guys can say about this situation, but this is just exactly what me and Chris think. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Obviously, it's not as long as some normal podcasts would be, but this is pretty long. I don't even know how long I've been recording for, but we've been on fucking Skype for like 3.5 hours. So
We've just been talking, homie.
yeah, dude. So yeah, guys, as always, it's been Zero Replays with my friend Chris, and I'm out. Peace.